Welcome back, everyone. I have been waiting for this. I said it since the 3.4, since we got a little sneak peek at Phainon. We finally have the Keeping Up with Sorrow with Phainon, titled The Village's Last Hope. And for all I know, he might be our last hope. Maybe he might be our ruin after that last video that we saw. They're dropping the heavy stuff on us. But anyways, let's get into it. I am so curious. I'm so hyped about his kit. I want to know the details.
From ID's Elysiae to Akama, that innocent boy who once dreamed in the golden wheat fields is now the burden deliverer. He takes up every dream, wish, and expectation,
Bro, it's crazy.
Forging himself into whatever the world needs him to be. He never looks back as he surmounts endless difficulties and endures mounting agony. He keeps running forward.
It is so crazy that the Phainon that we know is probably just going to change.
For this world, he and his companions.
The next MSU is going to be crazy, I bet. It's going to go insane.
Keeping Up with Star Rail, let's learn about the man currently bearing the expectations
of
the
myth, the legend.
The man considered the perfect hero, Phainon!
At such a young age,
oh my God, not Lingus.
Early to be crowned is perfect.
Oh my God, do you know something?
Anyone but Lingus.
Here in the hopes of gaining more.
Is man just emoticon us?
Insights.
Ain't no way.
Come to the right place. Anyway, this show extends a warm welcome to the Council of Elders honorary member, chair of the Citizens Assembly, creator of Amphorian Immersive Theater, Lord Lingus.
Lord
Lingus.
Lingus.
Too kind.
Oh my God.
I'm only here today as an ordinary and engaged
Albert
citizen.
is painting him Mr. LY. Albert's painting him as a good guy, but I'm sus of Lingus.
Phainon is a physical character following the path of destruction. Rumors say he's strong enough to slay titans and smart enough to win debates. Not only is he skilled in all arts, he's also kind, humble, and responsible.
Damn.
Truly an
I remember when he styled on us with the bet.
These rumors
I remember when we first met
him up. Could I ask, are they all true?
Yeah.
They are indeed true.
Damn, okay, he's too good.
There's no time to go into details. Let us focus on the main topic for this episode. Please continue your introduction.
For the VA for
When
Lingus was
Phainon
hard.
uses his basic attack, he deals physical damage to one designated enemy.
Okay.
When he uses his skill, Phainon obtains some core flames and deals physical damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets.
Your explanation is very clear, but I believe Phainon has even greater potential
Oh my God. Okay.
to miss any crucial information.
What a good question. This is
Yeah,
Phainon
tell him how to do his
before he
job.
completed all his trials, but once he's done, ooh, he can transform and awaken his
Into
true
God.
powers.
The Chrysosauros trials are never easy. Are there any key conditions he must fulfill for him to complete his transformation?
The key to Phainon's transformation is getting enough core flames.
Okay.
Apart from using his skill, he can also obtain one core flame when he becomes the target of a teammate or enemy's ability.
Damn.
Phainon can activate his ultimate as long as he has enough core flames. Take
Yes.
note that if a teammate uses an ability on him, Phainon's crit damage will increase for some turns.
He gets his own crit modifier increase?
Here's the real show.
Damn.
When Phainon unleashes his ultimate, he transforms and deploys a territory, causing all teammates to leave the
Domain
field and
expansion.
implanting physical weakness in all enemies.
Wait, he
After
implants
transforming,
it?
Phainon's own attack and max HP increase and becomes immune to all crowd control debuffs.
What?
While transformed, he has one enhanced basic attack and two
What?
enhanced skills, but cannot use his ultimate. Also while transformed,
What?
Phainon may take multiple actions at a set speed, all of which are considered extra turns. When Phainon transforms and then uses his enhanced basic attack, after transforming, Phainon's own attack and max HP increase and becomes
Sorry for
immune to
rewinding.
all crowd control debuffs.
All crowd control's immune.
While transformed, he has one enhanced basic attack and
Yes.
two enhanced skills.
Okay.
But cannot use his ultimate. Also while
Got it.
transformed, Phainon may take multiple actions at a set speed,
That's
all
crazy.
of which are considered extra
Look at
turns.
his 4 turns!
When Phainon transforms and then uses his enhanced basic attack or enhanced skill 1, he can obtain points of a special charge called Scourge.
Okay.
He consumes Scourge to use his enhanced skill 2. All
Yes.
his attacks while transformed restore his HP.
What?
This boy will have a bright future.
Dude, he's getting a little
as
too excited
long
about
as
that.
He receives good guidance.
Oh, from you, Lingus? Yeah, I bet.
The new leader of the Chrysosauros heirs needs to have both brains and brawn.
This just reminds me of
Transform
Nanook.
Phainon uses his enhanced basic attack to obtain Scourge and and deals physical damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets.
Got it.
Using his enhanced skill 1, Transform Phainon obtains the same amount of Scourge as the number of enemies on the field and 1 stack of Soul Scorch, while causing all enemies to immediately take action.
Okay.
While possessing Soul Scorch, Phainon takes less damage in every enemy action and increases Soul Scorch by 1 stack. When all enemies have taken action, Transform Phainon immediately counters to deal 1 instance of physical damage to enemies and some instances of extra damage to 1 random enemy.
Wait, what was that? What was that? Yeah, rewind that for me.
Has the higher the counters multiplier. It'll spell Soul Scorch.
Okay, so after he gets hit, sorry to pause again. After he gets hit, he launches a counterattack.
The more Soul Scorch Phainon has, the higher the counters multiplier.
Got it.
Spell Soul Scorch.
I'm just making sure that we get it the first time around.
Enemies wish to hurt me, but they end up helping me.
Dude, his sword looks so good. He looks amazing. It's just a god.
Hearing you say that, could you possibly have profound insight into how to destroy?
Oh my god. How do you skip Phainon?
Stop talking nonsense.
He's a god.
Using his enhanced skill 2, Transform Phainon dispels all debuffs on himself and consumes Scourge to deal some instances.
I thought he's immune to debuffs.
To 1 random
enemy.
enemy.
Immune to CC.
The more Scourge consumed, the more instances of damage he'll deal. When a set amount of Scourge is consumed, Transform Phainon deals extra damage distributed evenly.
Dude, he's like dropping
enemies.
the Madara bomb.
Transform Phainon will also unleash a final blow in his last extra turn. The final blow deals ultimate damage.
Let me read this. After the Transform Phainon takes a fatal blow. Wait, after the Transform Phainon takes a fatal blow, he will restore a certain amount of HP and unleash his final hit. When Phainon uses his final hit, the higher the number of remaining actions, the lower the damage multiplier of his final hit. Wait, the higher the number of remaining actions, the lower. So if you've used him, so he will only do this boom, like this explosion, once he loses all of his HP.
Evenly distributed among all enemies. After the final blow, Phainon ends his transformation and boosts his teammate's speed for 1 turn.
What? If he continue to overcome his limits, he'll demonstrate even more endless possibilities on a bigger stage.
That's what I'm saying.
After certain traits, Phainon will obtain some core flames when he enters battle or ends his transformation. After locking a different trace, when teammates provide him with healing or shields, Phainon's damage increases for some turns. When they provide him with energy regeneration effects via abilities, Phainon gains some core flames instead.
What the hell?
While exploring, Phainon's presence in the lineup increases the team's max technique points. Phainon's technique consumes 2 points to attack all enemies.
Who cares? Listen, trick snacks for days, baby. Trick snacks for days.
Phainon gains some Scourge while regenerating some energy and recovering some skill points for his teammates. He also deals physical damage to all enemies at the start of every wave. His technique will immediately defeat normal enemies without entering battle.
That's insane. Acheron who?
Phainon's core mechanic is to gain enough core flames ASAP through various means, such as using his skill or becoming the ability target of other units
heals
on the
and
field.
shields give him buffs.
Ultimate and
everything else gives him core flames.
Has many extra turns and has 1 enhanced basic attack and 2 enhanced skills.
He gets more. Dude, you see how many turns he has?
By transforming and using his abilities while transformed. Consuming stacked Scourge points allows Transform Phainon to use more powerful abilities to deal more damage to enemies. He'll launch a terrifying final hit before he ends his transformation.
How wonderful that such a powerful person.
I wonder if he'll scale off HP.
Indeed.
Or if he's just going to be a classic,
many crises since the Black Tide overwhelmed Boreas. We thank heroes like Phainon who give their all to eradicate the Black Tide's threats and protect this land. Let's now watch Phainon fight on the front lines with his boundless bravery.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little scared of Phainon. I feel like he might be against us.
Dealing the first instance of damage to all enemies.
I don't know, man.
A teammate uses their ultimate on Phainon, and he gains additional core flames. A teammate then uses their skill on Phainon.
That's a buff.
Again gets core
That's
flames.
a heal. Wait. How do you get core flames? I thought heals and shields don't count as core flames. Wait, hold on.
Core flames. A teammate then uses their skill on Phainon, and he again gets core flames.
Wait, so he got core flames for getting. I thought heals only gives buffs.
Raising his skill, taking enemy hits, and becoming the target of his teammates' abilities. Phainon takes the chance to use his skill and defeat the first. Sorry. Core flames. A teammate then uses their skill on Phainon, and he again gets core flames. Phainon quickly accumulates many core flames, raising his skill, taking enemy hits, and becoming the target of his teammates' abilities. Phainon takes the chance.
So if he becomes targets of teammates' abilities, he hits people, and he takes hits, he gets core flames.
To use his ultimate and transform. Transform Phainon obtains Scourge. faced with the second enemy wave, he immediately uses Foundation
he's
Star Death
God.
Verdict and consumes existing Scourge to deal many instances
That's
of
insane.
damage. Then, Transform Phainon uses Creation Bloodthorn Fairy to gain Scourge. At the right time, he uses Foundation Star Death Verdict again to deal a killing blow to the enemies.
Dude,
Seeing
he's a
this,
monster.
The enemy sends out a stronger team. Do they try to make
What?
an impact?
Doesn't matter what
They
stronger
are
team
mere
you send out.
ants
He's a
before
god.
Transform Phainon. Phainon uses Calamity's Soul Scorch Edict to gain as many Scourge points as there are enemies on the field and cause all enemy targets to attack. Then he immediately counters. The more times Phainon is hit, the more Soul Scorch stacks he gains, while his counter damage scales with Soul Scorch. Using Foundation Star Death Verdict, Phainon consumes all the Scourge he's built up and deals a heavy hit. All the enemy struggles
Bro, is he gonna even be
ultimately
killable?
futile. Phainon rotates his 2 enhanced skills
Wait
to
a minute.
rapidly build and consume Scourge,
Wait.
giving the enemy
I think I misunderstood something.
down. Just as the enemy is about to go down, Phainon enters his last extra turn. The Deliverer unleashes a final blow.
Oh, okay, so it's not if he receives fatal damage. Okay, that text was a little weird before. Maybe I misread it. I'm not sure. I thought it was like he gets X amount of turns, and then after X amount of turns, he goes back into normal state. Okay, I was like, that seems busted. If it's just if he never dies.
And that's a wrap.
What a
Literally, bro.
talented sapling.
You are very engaged.
Lygus literally keeps talking about Phainon as if
Sorry to
he's
disappoint,
been
but this
like the
sapling graduated
one
from the grove
fostering
ages
him and like
ago.
growing
It's too
him
late to develop him
from a from a young age.
No, it's not too late.
Yeah, okay.
Sir,
yeah.
what exactly is your job
That's
at
what I'm
Hoyoverse?
saying.
Only some unimportant behind-the-scenes work.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Sus.
Just an engaged citizen.
Enthusiastic
concerned about
citizen,
the
Cap.
future of the cosmos.
Cap. That's Cap right there. Holy, okay, like, dude, I was looking forward to this, and I wanted to see like the really ins and outs. So essentially, tell me if I get this wrong. But he receives Chrysos Airs, or he receives, Core Flames, my bad. He receives Core Flames if he takes damage, deals damage, and if he becomes the recipient of an ally's ability. Okay, that is what I'm understanding now. But back here, right here, oh wait. When Phainon transforms, if it is during an ally's turn, the turn will conclude and the target's buff effects will be extended a turn. Okay. Where was it at? It was right. According set to a can exceed. Oh, it can be exceeded by a certain number. Okay, so they can be exceeded. But where was the other thing? I wanted to see the other like little box that had information in it. Where is that other box? Where's the other box? Right here. Okay. It says after the transformed Phainon takes a fatal blow, he will restore a certain amount of HP and unleash his final hit. So that's why I thought he had to lose all of his HP to get kicked out of that mode. But no, it's that he has a certain amount of turns. So I'm guessing he just has 5 turns at a set speed, like they said. And then after he uses set 5 turns, he'll go back to his normal form. And then it's just the whole cycle all over again. So literally, it's just going to be everyone just fuels Phainon and he goes crazy. Like, wow. I mean, he seems insane. His transformation is crazy. His abilities, like they're breaking the budget. They're spending the whole budget on him. Like, oh my God. He's crazy. Like, look at him right here. Where's this good picture at? Look at this man's. Look at him. He's insane. He just reminds me of Nanook, like with his whole chest out and everything and like the gold and like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just totally crazy or something, but I'm looking forward to the next MSQ. I'm looking forward to all of it. Like a part of me thinks we're gonna need to fight Phainon. I don't know. That would be kind of cool, but I'm not sure. Anyways, if there's anything I missed out, or if you guys have anything else you'd like to include, please let me know down below. If you liked the video, please leave a comment and subscribe. Are you pulling for Phainon? Is he a skip? Because I know these banners are stacked. Okay, and we have the collab coming. So good luck. Farm those jades. I don't know. Hopefully, you get your pulls in there. Anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next one. As always, thank you for tuning in. See you later.